everybody, I am Attila Tanner. Welcome to a brand new video of Next Talk. I hope you're all doing well. It's been 2 weeks since last time around, and so it's time for an update. But before starting, the new soccer season started and I received this jersey, so I'm very excited also to see how the games goes. All right, back to the stocks, and we're gonna go over the highlights. Analog devices reported a 77% year-over-year sales growth, and my target for them is $248, which has a good upside from current levels. Booking, they almost doubled, 99% sales growth. $3,768 is my new target rate for them, which has a good upside from current levels. Coinbase, unfortunately, they had a 64% year-over-year decline. Target rate for them is $83, so they still have a small upside from current levels. Conoco Phillips, they more than doubled, 115% sales growth year-over-year. Target for them is $143, which also has a small upside from where we are at the moment. All right, other companies that reported, SalesForce, they had a 22% year-over-year sales growth. Target for them is $307, which has a good upside from current trading levels. Infineon reported 17% year-over-year sales growth. Target rate for them is $48, so they also have a good upside from current trading levels. Nvidia reported a modest 3% sales growth only, so my target for them is $119, which is lower compared to where they are trading at the moment, mainly because their price-to-sale ratio of 14 makes them less in trading value, basically. Xpeng reported a 91% year-over-year sales growth. My target for them is $58, so they have a good upside as well. They are coming out with a new car as well. All right, that's the highlights. Let's go into the regular reporting in US market and value stocks. Meta Platform is number 1, Tencent is number 2, and JP Morgan is number 3. Here we're looking at high market cap companies with low price to earnings. Dividends in the US market, China Petroleum and Chemical Corporation is number 1, Petro China is number 2, and AT&T is number 3. So there was no changes there. When it comes to growth in the US market, we have some updates. Lyft lifts themselves up 1 spot to number 1. Fastly is a newcomer in spot number 2. 21% year-over-year sales growth, while the stock price had declined 81%. Sea Limited had similar numbers, 29% sales growth year-over-year, while the stock price had gone down 76%. Bilibili and Uber, who was on the list before, drops out from top 3. In this growth list, we are basically looking at sales growth year-over-year, comparing it to how the stock price has done during the same time period. We also extrapolate to current date and see what the stock price is valued today, and from there we make up the big list with all the companies. We balance it by looking at their price to sale ratio as well, and that gives us a little bit more correct list. At the bottom of the list is the ones that I call Pricey. So Blackstone is number 1 there. Snowflake is number 2 after the report. Even though they had a sales growth of 95%, the stock price had declined 44%, but their price to sale ratio of 31 makes them pricey, basically. Crowdstrike has similar. They had a good sales of 61% year-over-year, stock price only up 9%, but because of the price to sale ratio is of 24, they make them into the top 3. Cloudflare, who was in the list before, drops out from top 3. All right, let's look at the Canadian market. We go over the value stocks there. Royalbank is number 1, TD Bank is number 2, and Bank of Nova Scotia is number 3. Dividend stocks in the Canadian market, Tourmaline Oil is number 1, Enbridge is number 2, and Keyera is number 3. Growth stocks in the Canadian market, here we have some updates. Air Canada is still number 1, LightSpeed moves up spot number 2. Their sales growth was 56%, while the stock price had declined 72% during the same time period. Parkland Corporation moves in on spot number 3, almost doubling their sales growth, 95%, while the stock price had declined 10%. Curaleaf and Whitecap Resources, who was in the list before, has now dropped out from top 3. The pricey ones in the Canadian market, Onyx is still number 1, Franco-Nevada is number 2, and Great-West Lifeco is number 3. No changes there. That completes the report for this time around. Thank you so much for watching. And if you like these videos, please like and subscribe so you don't miss out on next one hopefully in 2 weeks' time. Always do a good research before jumping ahead with the stocks. It's turbulent times out there. All right, until next time. Bye-bye.